If you're learning a foreign language right now, and in the back of your head, you always wanted to live abroad, maybe in the country where they speak the language that you're learning, or you want to learn, I think it's very easy to guess what's been stopping you. Most of the time it's not motivation, especially if you're already learning the language, you have plenty of motivation and love for the language and the culture. Most of the time it's money and bureaucracy. That's what's stopping people and making them sit on their dreams to move abroad and to explore the world. Especially bureaucracy. It just feels too complicated to figure out which visa, which route should you take. And if we're being honest, sometimes we are that scared that we don't even look into this thing properly. So today I'm gonna give you a solution to the two problems, the biggest problems that prevent people from following their dream of living abroad, and it's money and bureaucracy. And it is, what is it? Guys, I did my research, and you know what? And I found 12 countries that are willing to pay you to learn their native language. And these are the governments that want you to come and study in their country, study their native language, which means that automatically the problem with bureaucracy is being handled by the government. You're literally wanted there. That doesn't sound right. They want you there. And money point, they cover your tuition, and a lot of them even give you a stipend. Let's get started! Little nerdiness time. I did my undergrad in philosophy of language, and my entire thesis was based on linguistic determinism. Basically the idea that the language that you speak defines the boundaries of what you can think of and what you cannot think of, which may sound abstract until you realize that you lived it. I grew up in a village where nobody left, where the outside world was like one big blurry, scary place, basically undifferentiated elsewhere. And learning other languages genuinely helped me to break through this mental cage that I was in. Every level of a language, every new language was like me getting new set of eyes, new set of brains. I was able to see the world and myself differently. Okay, philosophy tangent over, let me bring you back to earth. I am also right now a fully grown adult who sounds like a toddler in my fourth language, Vietnamese. It's very humbling to learn a foreign language when you're an adult. My ego is very much not intact for the past few months, but you know what? We gotta do it. This is what you need to do to become a better global citizen. So this was my biggest motivation when I was doing this research, because I want languages to be more accessible, and languages are supposed to be lived through. And these global opportunities, these funded language programs are the best way to immerse yourself into the culture and learn the language and become a global citizen. Let's do this. Personally, I have experience with fully funded language programs. I won an exchange program, not run by the government, it was a private entity, so we're not mentioning them. I won their scholarship and I studied with a stipend when I was 15. I studied English in Ireland. And I think this was the point when I realized that there's so many opportunities out there that people don't know about, because I literally stumbled upon this program accidentally by just like scrolling on my For You page. Maybe my video also ended up on your For You page, so let me be a connector between you and global opportunities for your language learning. Okay, one more thing before we actually get to the list of opportunities. It is how to not get scammed, how to know that the opportunity is legit. You need to look for 3 checks every time. Website has to be sitting on .gov website or an official embassy website, not some blog like mine. Go to the official website and look for the domain. 2, is there an application fee? Most of the time, 99%, 99.9 government-funded language programs or any government-funded program will not ask you to pay any fee for the application. 3, can you find the program being mentioned on the official website if the program itself has a separate website? Is it mentioned on the government or embassy website? If so, cool. If it fails one of the checks, it's not real. Okay, let's go country by country with all the numbers, not just vibes. I will move a bit faster for the programs that you might have heard of because they're pretty famous, and then I will slow down on the ones that actually surprised me and I didn't know about them before doing this research. Taiwan pays roughly $900 a month as a stipend to everyone who's participating in Huayu Enrichment Scholarship. No Mandarin required at all, and I already wrote an entire post in my newsletter. So check it out if you're interested in Mandarin. in Taiwan. Next is Germany. Germany public universities don't even charge a fee most of the time. And on top of it, there are a bunch of DOT scholarships that are willing to sponsor your language learning in the country. China's Confucius Institute Scholarship covers your language learning, tuition, housing, and gives you a stipend, roughly $350, across more than 150 universities, with options from 1 semester to the full year. Japan's Max Scholarship, pretty famous one, but most of us hear about it in the realm of bachelor's degree, master's degree. But did you know that they also have a language-only track? I didn't. They're paying about 145,000 yen a month on top of covering your tuition and airfare. Korea's JKS scholarship, the one that I applied this year and I didn't get the scholarship, but I did get into university. I got into a Korea university for my master's in education counseling, but the scholarship didn't go through. At least now I know the system inside out because I literally went to Korea to apply in person with all of my papers prepared. It was such a journey, guys. Now I know everything about the process. Maybe I will reapply next year, who knows, we don't know. But yeah, it's one of the best scholarships, very generous, they're covering everything for you. But it is built around a degree, so it's not only a language program. They cover an entire year for you to dedicate yourself to studying Korean, and they pay around $800-900 a month. Okay, these 5 programs are pretty famous, so if you ever wanted to find an opportunity like this, you heard of them. But let me talk about the next 4 that you probably haven't heard of. Maybe you have. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Are you interested in learning Indonesian? There's an entire program for you. It's called, how's it called? Dharma Siswa, and it has been running since 1974. And it's not even about a degree, it's about funding you to learn about everything, about language and the culture of the country. They pay you about $290 a month, and it's open to more than 111 countries. I have never seen it anywhere, and I'm surprised that people don't talk about it, probably because the language is not the most popular one, but I'm a big fan of this program in particular because they really emphasize the importance of the culture, so language, culture embedded into each other. Next one is super generous. Turkey Bursları. It's the most generous one and might be the most competitive as well. Over 165,000 people apply every year for only 5,000 spots. That's my university's acceptance rate, 2 to 5%. Okay, Minerva University's acceptance rate is what, 2 to 3%? But if you do get in, you get full tuition, free housing, round-trip flight, health insurance, monthly stipend between 4,500 and 9,000 lira, depending on your degree level. And you do not need to apply to a university separately. They place you. Next one is so cool. I really like the name they came up with. It's called World in Serbia. It's open to 127 countries, definitely World in Serbia, the widest eligibility on the list, with a free, intense Serbian course before your degree starts, plus tuition, housing, meals, insurance, and a stipend around $160. With this opportunity, I feel like I found treasure. I spent a lot of hours actually researching it, so I feel nervous sharing it. It is India's ICCR. They run more than 20 different scholarship schemes. Tuition, housing, stipend, airfare. But every single scheme I looked at, they had some sort of age cap, but one. Hindi, Sanskrit, and Indian performing arts. No upper limit at all. The previous ones that I mentioned, they were at 30, 35, because these programs are usually meant for global youth mobility. But not this one. This one, no age restrictions. And if you've been following, there's 3 more to go. I'm gonna go a bit faster through them. Next up, we've got Romania. Romania might be the easiest application process because you apply directly on the website. No middlemen involved, which is great. It includes a free language year, and they're paying you a stipend around 170 to 120 euros. Poland's Banach, I hope I say it correctly, I think it's Banach. They will pay you 2,500 zloty a month, plus a one-time travel allowance. But it is restricted to only 36 different countries. And the countries are very specific. They have to be under their development aid list. So definitely check eligibility before getting excited for this one. And the last program that I really wanted to share with you is run by Egyptian government. It's a dedicated Arabic-only track through a big program that's called e.g. aid, open to any nationalities, ages from 15 to 27. Alright, that was 12 countries already. And if I had to move again, and I've done it already more than 10 times, I would definitely do it through a funded language program before looking at anything else, because for me it's just the perfect combination of medium level commitment, flexibility, embedded community, visa and bureaucracy sorted out for you, and even a stipend on top of that. The most important thing, monetary help. And on top of it, you get the most wonderful skill that outlasts any program. You will find more information about each program in my weekly newsletter. Find it in the description. And if you're looking for any global opportunities right now, language related or not, please let me know in the comments. I would love to be the one who connects you with them. Bye, global citizen. See you in another video.